Hello and welcome to Northern Illinois Biz Chats. I'm your host, Susie, with the Gift Wrap Place, also known as wrapwithbo.com.
And I'm your co-host, George Chase.
These chats are sponsored by wrapwithbo.com
and the George Chase Insurance Agency.
Thanks for tuning in and enjoy this episode of Biz Chats,
also known as NIBC.
We are in another episode of Northern Illinois Biz Chats, and we love our guests. We're having so much fun today in the 500-degree weather, but I think we're figuring it out.
Hi, my name is Trisha Sowa, and I am a photographer.
And we are so excited. She's doing the photography for Northern Illinois Biz Chats, and she's doing a great job. We're getting some candid shots and doing some other things, and of course it always helps me to take it and edit those. So that's why I love Trisha. So your business is it's not video, right? You're not doing video.
That is correct.
So you're doing mostly still shots, imagery, that kind of thing. Okay.
Yes.
And you'll do weddings, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll do weddings, events. And you just launched your business. So, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yes, this is a new launch. So we want everyone to help Trisha and boost her business, because that's what we do. Okay, so tell everybody how you decided on photography. What is it about photography that was like that thing that said, this is what I want to do?
It was the energy. I've been to various events, weddings, things like that over the years in my family and friends.
Yeah.
And I really loved just the moments. I could see the beauty in those moments that were captured in that. And it's like, I want to help capture that.
I love that. That's beautiful, honey. That is absolutely beautiful. I agree. I obviously, Susie Frank loves imagery. I love all of that. As you're entering this crazy business, you're capturing all of these moments. Where do you see your business going? Where would you like to see it go?
I can see developing more of the videography as well, because
okay.
I love that part of it too. I've watched other photographers when I've been at weddings, and I've seen people who've done videos, and I really admire that as well. So I'd like to add that also.
So grow into that as well. Mm-hmm. Fabulous. I love that. So it's really a good time. It's really a good time to be in photography. It really is. I mean, the transition going into the digital world, the old time photography, and what was that when you go in like the room and you take the film?
I know when I was studying in school, one of the earlier forms I learned about was called the daguerreotype.
And what is that? Is that where you take that film and you go in with the water and you how it's the dark room, whatever. That's
the
like
dark room.
We are excited about our sponsorships.
Yeah, thanks to Cicerone's Cafe and Deli here in Woodstock. They provided us with a great coffee setup for our business.
Do people still do that?
Yes, at MCC actually they have a dark room, and other community colleges as well. They still do it. And that's something I want to learn and develop as well, just for fun, because I appreciate the art of that.
There's just so much going on in the photography industry. It's such an exciting time. It's a really good time to get into that. Everybody has to have an image, right? I mean, everybody's got the imagery everywhere on digital. Everywhere. So you are going to do fabulous things. I just don't think there's enough photographers right now. But like I was saying, transitioning from the old methods, right, into the new methods. A lot of the photographers were afraid. Like that was like, there's so much technology and it's heavy duty and it's really hard to learn. But now I think it's like, wait a minute, there's so many cool things you can do.
There really is. And I'm really hopeful and inspired about that.
Oh yeah. I mean, isn't it like I saw somebody the other day, like with the camera, like the camera you're using, you could get like the planets and the stars like you couldn't before. Like it's so amazing. You can capture moments that you wouldn't have been able to do before. So like people are figuring that out. And I think it's a giant industry. I think a lot of kids are choosing now to go to school to get into photography. Yes. So good. I think the industry is, what was I saying here? Oh, this is funny. Oh, what part do you want to focus on? No pun. That's what I'm saying. I never know. Just go. Now, Trisha's also doing headshots here for us, too. So when we have guests, they can get headshots, which is great because, you always need to update. Like, I think mine is, from 15 years ago. People are like, that's not you. I'm like, I know, I need to update. So Trisha's going to update me. We'll see. For you personally, what kind of photography is the most appealing? Is it the events or nature, a combination of the both?
I think it's both, honestly. Initially, when I started out, I was doing the nature. I love hiking, and so I would go to Lake Geneva or other places.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I was just always inspired by it. And so I started doing it that way, and then it really took off.
Yeah.
But then I see the energy in all of it, and I appreciate it all.
Yeah, so you're an artist, honey, obviously. That's what it is. It's artists. It's artistry. Imagery and capturing the moment. That's all artistry. You're going to do great. So your business is right now, she's starting out, but you will do, so folks can call you for, also, I was going to ask you about this, product. So, I take, everything to do with the gift wrap place is images. Mm-hmm. So you could also do product.
Yes.
So folks can call you and say, like, for their shop, if they have a new line of something, you could come and you could shoot that as well.
Yes, I'd be happy to help with that, absolutely.
I mean, honestly, in the square, that'd be fabulous to have you come out. There's so many great products, so many unique things that you could capture in the square. Now, can you travel to shoot? Like if somebody is in Wisconsin or where how far do you want to go?
Do
you want to stay local?
I want to stay more local, but I'm going to start branching out a little bit into Wisconsin because I have gone to Lake Geneva.
Lake Geneva's great because it's all events. There's so many events. So that'd be absolutely great if you could travel to Lake Geneva. Tell us about you. Are you from Woodstock?
Yes, I am. I graduated in 2007.
Yeah.
And I went to school for anthropology.
Okay, tell us about that. What is anthropology?
It's one of the sciences, humanities, so basically everything that has to do with people and how we became who we are.
We would love to introduce our sponsor of our beautiful photography work here at Northern Illinois Biz Trats, and that is Trisha Sowa of TLS Photography. And TLS Photography, passionate photographer, eager to be artistic in vision and heart to every event, whether it's a wedding, personal milestone, or a dynamic corporate gathering. Trisha's photography is fueled by the pulse of life-capturing energy during events, the quiet poetry of nature, and the connections that make every moment unforgettable. So again, tlsphotography.org. So that's tlsphotography.org. And thanks for tuning in to the Sponsor Minute.
Starting with our earliest ancestors on up to the present.
Love that. I love that. And that so that's deeply moving. And what did you learn? So you wanted to capture this anthropology, so you felt you could do it best through the lens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really, it actually taught me to be an observer. I can be in these events and I can be more on the edge. I can observe and act when I need to, but in a way that's not as obtrusive. Right.
And grab things that other folks didn't even know was happening. That's always fun. I love that. Like, I didn't even know that was going on. You know, the moment when Aunt Millie walks in and she hasn't seen her nephew Johnny in a long time, and it was this incredible moment. And it's like you can capture those moments. We are happy to have the Woodstock Independent newspaper sponsoring Northern Illinois Biz Chats. The Woodstock Independent is a local newspaper reporting all the happenings in Woodstock, from city council meetings to school board meetings to new business openings and school sporting events. The Woodstock Independent covers it all. For advertising opportunities and to subscribe, go ahead and find them at the Woodstock Independent newspaper, online or on Facebook. And we are very happy to have them as one of our sponsors that they didn't even know was captured. And that is so beautiful. And I think we forget that with photography because, everybody wants, the white teeth and all this stuff. Oh my gosh, the teeth. Everybody, honestly, the whole dental work because of photography, like Photoshop. So, but more than that, just more than the vanity, it's life and capturing life, which is such an amazing thing. Even in nature, there's so many cool things. I was watching yesterday, National Geographic, I haven't seen it in so long, and I was witnessing the photography, just the amazing things that now you can do so much with the camera underwater, which is crazy fun. To get those whales, those humpback whales, how this photographer was right up on the whale. Their mouths are gigantic. It's what they see, they're 20 tons, these things. And the way they did the camera work with this humpback whale, and you're it's just so incredible what we can capture now, especially in the sea, the oceans, that we had no idea about some of these creatures that exist. So maybe someday, be on National Geographic. They got some cool stuff. Okay, so here, did I ask you this? Did I send you the text on this? So tell me about your best adventure, vacation, or best photo story.
The adventure that comes to mind is I went to Cozumel and I visited Mayan ruins, and that has stuck with me my entire life.
Has it? I have a story about that too. So a friend of mine did the ruins. They went up the stairs with the bottle of water. They dropped the bottle. It went all the way in. It was hot that day. I didn't mean to ruin your moment, but that's what I think of with the mind. That's what I think of now. They were can you imagine went all the way up with the water bottle and went all the way down? But I did see all those images is pretty amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing. Is it in Cozumel or outside of Cozumel? The Mayan ruins.
I think it's a little bit outside of it.
A little bit outside, I think, yeah. So that was something, that adventure that stuck with you. Did you get a lot of images then, or were you not really taking
At the time, I was taking some, but really, I remember it most in my mind. And I think really I have this photographic memory, so it's I was taking pictures in my mind even before I ever held a camera.
You're amazing. Yeah, she's amazing. So excited to be working with you.
So it's the energy at the moment.
Yes.
It was when I go to places like that, and I can feel the energy that's still there from the people that were there that lived. And I think that's why I love archaeology and anthropology so much. It's because you can still
so much
feel
with
it.
Archaeology lately. So many things that are coming out. Amazing things. And I also think, the drones, that's interesting too. The photography from the drones going above.
Oh, yes.
Going above, 20 feet. There's so much you can see. And they've got scans where a lot of the archaeologists are able to know where to go to find the thing because of those drones. It's kind of cool. That's
yes,
kind of
the aerial photography and LiDAR scans so they can go through.
Yeah.
If there are woods that are, for example, in Central South America, sometimes the woods you can't see, but using equipment like that, you can peel back the layers in a way, and so you can see it.
Big. Yeah.
And same thing in Egypt as well, and sand in that case, but
yeah,
you can do so much now.
You can do so much. I don't know if I was telling you this story, but they just had one of those drone type things that, you never think about the elephants, right? Mm-hmm. So the elephants, was I telling you this story? The elephants in Africa, where they sleep. You think about, do they sleep? It's things like that. So this drone went out at night and captured the elephants sleeping together. And there's one elephant that's watching. And it showed like the mom elephant with the baby elephants all sleeping around. There's a whole family of elephants. We never would have seen that. Like, we wouldn't know about that, right? If we didn't have that drone capacity. So it just showed like the familial with the elephants and how beautiful their relationship is. But it was so cute at the end. Like, there had to be 100 of them. They were all sleeping, snoring, kids on top of, and very family. And then at the end, there were the two that were wide awake. Like, they're watching, It was so cute. Can you believe capturing that moment? How cool that is? All right, so what do you want to tell them about you, and how can they reach you to have you do some cool stuff for them?
I do have a website that I launched as of last night.
Tell them.
It is TLSphotography.org.
Okay, well, Trisha, this is what we do now. We have just finished a fabulous episode of Biz Chats, and we're looking forward to many more. I can't wait to see all the photography that Trisha does for us. So, again, thanks for tuning in to Northern Illinois Biz Chats, and that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Northern Illinois Biz Chats.
And don't forget to follow us on socials to see more local businesses.
And that's it for us until next time.
That's a wrap.